Throughout American history, each decade can be identified and labeled for the challenges, changes, and triumphs that occurred, and in the mid-1960s, Kansas struggled with too many school districts. After many heated debates, the state legislature passed the school unification law creating North Jackson USD 335, consisting of Soldier, Circleville, Netawaka, and Whiting. The Board of Education decided to consolidate in steps. In 1966, Netawaka consolidated with Whiting, and in 1967, Soldier consolidated with Circleville. Meanwhile, the school board sent Mr. Henry Lewick of Netawaka to Washington, D.C. to strike a deal to purchase the Atlas missile base that had closed in 1964. And what a deal he made! The base and 27 acres for only $1. In July 1966, the patrons of USD 335 approved $685,000 in bonds to renovate the below-ground missile base and build additional classrooms above ground. The creation of Jackson Heights High School was becoming a reality under the leadership of Superintendent Frank Rosser. Jackson Heights now faced yet another challenge: how to unify the 154 anxious and exciting students who entered Jackson Heights on September 2, 1969. But if man could walk on the moon in July of 1969, Jackson Heights could surely get it done with the help of Principal Robert Clark. Students got to choose the class colors and mascot the previous year, so the students were already known as the green and gold Jackson Heights Cobras on that very first day. The new Cobras met their first real challenge with flying colors, preparing for a public dedication, open house, and reception on November 30th, 1969. The excited, happy patrons were honored to have Governor Robert Docking deliver the dedication address. The Cobras were now ready to take on the soaring 70s, and soar they did. While the nation started the 70s by listening to A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash, watching Rowan and Martin's Laugh In, or watching a new children's show called Sesame Street, Jackson Heights created lasting memories with its students. Here are just a few of the highlights that were documented in the Cobra yearbooks. The 70 yearbook showed the football team placed first in the league, and a brother and sister, Jim and Judy Schumann, reigned as homecoming king and queen. 1971 noted a very large pep club cheering the teams on, and the Cayettes provided students with a way to serve the community. The 72 yearbook documented the Cobra football team placed second in state and was the first year for girls basketball. Track star Charlie Wolge set a new state record in the long jump. In 1973, the girls track team was the regional champ and went on to state. Prom goers danced to a live band called Stonewall. The 74 yearbook noted that in the second year of girls basketball, the team placed fourth in state, and the junior class presented the play, The Crown Prince of Wanderlust. In 1975, the girls basketball team placed third in state. The boys basketball team won sub-state. In 1976, the Jackson Heights girls basketball team was crowned the grand state champions, and the infamous tunnel was painted like a flag for the bicentennial year. The 1977 yearbook documented the creation of a National Honor Society at Jackson Heights to recognize its scholars. The 78 yearbook told of the patrons enjoying a presentation of Little Women, and by a tie vote, 2 girls were crowned queen at homecoming. The 79 yearbook celebrated the boys basketball team as Class 2A state champions, and the cross-country team was the K-36 league champions. As the soaring 70s came to a